Your inner image. Your inner image is so important, and it's actually the thing that we are being distracted of pretty much our whole life. I believe the school system is created to distract you from creating your own inner image. It's distracting you from your own imagination. And your imagination is actually where your real power is. Your imagination is where dreams are created, visions are produced, and then habits have to be based on those visions to make it a reality. But if you're never capable of creating the foundation, if you're never able of creating this vision, you're never able to attune your mind to a new reality. If you're always influenced by the energy of the environment, your inner vision is just a mix between a little bit of your own energy and all the beliefs and visions and images that are forced upon you. So the routines you will be creating will not be your own. Okay, it's like having a remote control and someone else is holding it. It's like, okay, you're watching the television, but someone else decides what's being watched for you. And then there's another level, of course. You are holding the remote control and you're capable of picking one of the channels, but the television is still dictating for you which channels you can choose from. And then there's another level, and then it's more like YouTube, and you will be capable of putting in information, and then you're capable of attracting it. And then there's another level where you are capable of asking information with more depth, understanding, okay, if I learn this, I will get there. Then it's not just passively absorbing. And then there's another level, and then you are producing content. And producing of content also creates new situations in your life, and it opens doors. So there are different levels of observing reality. And I feel that when you are controlling your inner image, the things you are absorbing are the same things, but you can take different actions. If you are controlling your vision, you are able to influence the environment in your own unique way. You're not just water going with the flow. You are capable of perceiving things with more depth, because you have created the depth to create the result. And only when you perceive life with more depth, with the image, you're able to take action to make that vision a reality, to make that image a reality. And I understand that it's not always easy to conceptualize this, to fully understand this, but the real power is within. The real power is within your mind. Everything that's created in the outside world was first created in the mind. Okay, this JBL box. Okay, first created in the mind, then it was created into reality. The iPhone first created in the mind, then created in reality. Everything you're seeing. So your inner vision is actually where it starts. Your inner vision is it's like going in a plane and asking the person who flies the plane, where are we going? If this person says, I will figure it out when we are flying, you will not jump into that plane, okay? Same with getting into a big boat. If you're asking, okay, where is this boat going? If the person says, I will figure it out along the way, it's like, I'm not sure. If the gasoline runs out, we will be in a problem. And the same is with life. If you do not create a clear vision of where you want to move to, the perspective, the belief system, the habits of the people in your environment, which influence your energy, which influence your perspective, will dictate your goals. And you will think, okay, this is my goal, I want this. But actually you're unconscious that the reason you want it is because you're energy, your vibration is influenced. So this is what a lot of people are doing. So they are going to a job they dislike, but they think they want to do it. They think they chose the job, but it's actually just being influenced in having to choose something to pay the rent. Having to choose something because you've been choosing it pretty much your whole life in a certain direction, and you believe because you have been choosing that in a certain direction, it's your own choice. But actually it's a very subtle influence, giving you only a few choices based on the frequency you can attune to, and therefore you choose, but you choose out of a limited options. And then the choices you are capable of making are still shit. Just to give you an example, if I gave you 2 sandwiches, one is with cat poo and one is with dog poo, which one would you choose? You wouldn't choose either of them, right? That's the point. Like, many times life gives you dog shit or cat shit, and then it makes you choose. And then it's your own choice. Okay? And that's the problem with not controlling your inner world. You get shit choices. And what you actually want to do is create a clear vision on reality, where you want to move to, and then create opportunities and situations that are not shit. That are very cool and inspiring to chase, to attune your habits to. Okay? You can only get to the reality you want to move to when it's clear in your mind, when you have evolved your inner world, your perspective on, okay, what do I really want? What makes me happy? What are my core values? How do I want to have my automatic habits taking actions? To which direction? For me, for example, freedom is a massive thing in my life. There's no other way for me to live my life without freedom, or else I'm not happy. Secondly, I like to talk to people. I like to evolve my communication skills. I like to do things that give me the ability to communicate better, to articulate what's in my mind better. That makes me feel good. That makes me also effective in the things I want. Okay, I want to be capable of understanding myself more. I need the time. I need the environment that allows me to stay in my own energy, that gives me the freedom to think on my own unique perspective without forcing me into a job, into a place, into a routine that keeps on influencing my energy, my perspective, that benefits the place and not me. Okay, that does not benefit my soul mission, that does not benefit my mental well-being. Okay, so these things are very important, and according to these things, I'm building my habits. I'm like, okay, I have to master this habit to get to this point, or I have to master that habit to create that situation. And that's the power of creating this inner vision. It's not based, oh, what are my quote unquote friends doing? What are my parents doing for a job? What's society doing? No. What makes me happy? What is my unique mission? What should I do? These are very powerful questions, and you can only start asking this when you stop being a drone, when you stop being like a robot, just following the herd, stop being a sheep, and start going within and answering the bigger questions to yourself. Okay, there are certain questions within you that need to be answered, and they are not being asked, and that's why a lot of people are so depressed, because they are not allowed by society to ask themselves the right questions, and therefore they continue doing things that goes against their core values, that goes against their human needs. Okay, because they are forced to provide for a family, or they are forced to provide for themselves, that they need a routine to pay rent, to do these things to fulfill their base needs, but they never had the chance to fully evolve their inner vision, fully evolve their own unique perspective, and create habits from that perspective. Okay, so I believe that if you're currently not living the life you want to live, it's really, really, really important to go within, evolve your inner vision, use your imagination, because here, this is where it all starts. That's the foundation of your life, and that's actually what we teach children not to do. Okay, when they distract themselves, when they are in their mind and not watching the class. Hey, pay attention, or else you get bad grades. We make them. We put them in fear. If you don't do this, this will happen. But actually, they have to be in their mind. They have to play instead of, you know, learning all these logical things that are not necessary in this current system anymore. We are taking the power from them, thinking as adults, this is what we are supposed to do because it's done to us, and that's how we got the job. Like, for some reason, like, it's like this weird logic. I believe we are making children retarded by keeping them out of their imagination. We are kicking the foundation below them, so they get stuck in a system, get depressed, have to take pills from a doctor, which is also crazy that we keep allowing these pharmaceuticals to be given to people. But that's a topic for a different story. We are actually taking the foundation of children and from ourselves by not allowing to evolve our imagination, by not getting into our inner world and start taking actions and habits from that perspective. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you are searching for this freedom, if you're searching to create this inner image, if you are searching for location independence, click on the link below. Everything you need to make it a reality. And yeah, hope to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.